Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local or Global with KV MECHELEN on FM22. KV Kortrijk are the opponents. In today's video, we are into March and we have now played 29 games. There's not a lot of games left of the season. Just 5 games left, as a matter of fact, before all the championship playoffs and European playoffs and relegation playoffs, which hopefully we won't be involved in. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, drop a like, leave comments, subscribe if you haven't or if you're new. Going to be a tough one today. We are against 3rd place. We're 16th. So let's see how we do. So last episode, it was a disappointing performance and result away against Standard Liège. We were underdogs for the match, but there wasn't a great deal of effort in the game. It was just a bit of a disappointing one. We had saved a penalty early on, but conceded 1 goal in each half, so it wasn't great. We just didn't play well and didn't really seem to try. Thankfully, off camera, things did improve, and you know, it's amazing how well you can play once you've got a bit of morale. 6 games off camera. We won, I think, 2 or 3. Let's see what happened. Corner kick with Ben Chibe and Schreier for the header, and it's off the post and cleared eventually by Benetti. Ortega does well to win the header there. Adingra to Nigran, and he's got a good chance here, but it's a good save by Kuka. Stanic with the ball. Asare to Stanic, and it's a big chance for Stanic to break his goal drought, but it's a good block. Well, this is a must-win game for MECHELEN. It's a relegation 6-pointer against Leuven. It's 2nd bottom and 3rd bottom. And hopefully, MECHELEN will get the win that they need to overtake them. Here's Dassi. And this is good play early on. And Sjolstad's through. And Sjolstad scores 25 seconds into the match. What a start for MECHELEN. Could not go any better. Throw in here with Dylan Dassi into injury time of the first half. Sjolstad, that's a great cross and a great header by William Togi to put MECHELEN 2-0 up before half time. Stanic controls well, goes back to Stanislas Mavinga, and here's Sjolstad. Can he get goals in back-to-back games? No, he can't. It's well saved by Dominic. Sjolstad. That's a good ball for Nicholas Storm. Storm 1-on-1 with the keeper. Great save again by Dominic. Mavinga. Sjolstad. That's a great ball for Schreier and a great run, and Schreier's shot is saved again. How have MECHELEN not scored? Here's Sandy Walsh, the captain. And Walsh could try and put this in here, maybe. He does, and Stanic has broken his goal drought. He scores with 8 minutes played, and that's his first goal since his cup win against Club Brugge. Basilio. Van den Eyden back to Dylan Dassi. Neuster to Vanderberg. Good possession spell here for MECHELEN. And that's a good ball for Sjolstad. And Sjolstad beats the goalkeeper and doubles MECHELEN's lead in the 17th minute. What a start to the game here by the home side. 2-0 up against Union. Neuster all the way back to Kuka, the goalkeeper. Here's Mies Hilgers to Walsh. So now got a bit of space in front of him. Goes to Togi. And Walsh, that's a really good cross. He finds Stanic, and Stanic well controlled and fires it past the goalkeeper. Lamel 0, MECHELEN 1, 14th minute. Vanderberg with the corner kick. And it's headed in by Van den Eyden. It's 2-0, 22 minutes gone. And MECHELEN have found some fantastic form here. Talviti has gone along to Arthur Salas. Talviti with the ball back again here. Tolic. And Salas is through here. Just Kuka to beat, and he's chipped the goalkeeper. And Lamel have a goal back in the 89th minute. Might be too late, but no clean sheet for MECHELEN. Basilio with the free kick in injury time of the first half, and it's in by Togi. And MECHELEN lead the cup semi-final on aggregate 1-0. Togi with that goal. Basilio with the free kick. It's cleared by Popovic. Now it's Adingra on the run now for KRC Genk. And he's been brought down by Vanderberg, who's already on a yellow. And with 50 minutes gone, MECHELEN down to 10. Hilgers to Togi. MECHELEN might actually be looking for a second goal here. Van den Eyden's through on goal. It's Ben Chibe, and what a strike that is, but it's just off target. 7 minutes to go. MECHELEN defending like their lives depend on it here. It's a long ball. It's Adingra, and it's Noachu with a header, but that's off target. Yes, so we didn't lose off camera. Like I said, it's amazing how well you do when you got a bit of morale under your belt. And not only did we not lose off camera, we won 3 league games and we knocked out Genk and we're through to the Belgian Cup final. That's against Charleroi at the end of the season. Like that Genk game, we went cautious and we dragged out the 0-0 against Leuven. I told them like we have to win this game and they did. And you know, when you put performances together, it works out well. So, Kortrijk, our next game at home. They're third. This is going to be a difficult match, but we're in some good form. We could take it into this match and maybe get something. After that, we face Genk away in the league in their 8th. Then we travel to Ostende, who are 2nd. Our last 2 games are at home against Zulte and then finally away against the current leaders, Club Brugge. And then we have our Belgian Cup final. So, Kortrijk going to be the game we play today. Looking at the table, we are in 16th place. And with those results, we're 7 points clear of Leuven in that relegation playoff, and we're 13 clear of Molenbeek at the bottom of the table, who I don't think have won since their November match. Yeah, they're still yet to pick up a win, so they are, you know, firmly rooted to the bottom of the table and looking like they're going to get relegated. We actually might be able to catch Beerschot with 4 points behind them, but as long as we steer clear of that 17th place, I'm fine with that. Now, because we've just played the Cup semi-final 2nd leg, there's a few tired players out there, so we're going to have to make some changes. Okay, so I've done a quick pick. It's put Walsh at left back, which I'm not crazy about because he's a right back. I'm going to put Dassey in. You know, he's a bit tired, but I'm confident he can play well and get through the game. Not a fan of Merabti in there. He's not been too good. Let's go Ben Chaib alongside Scholstad. Ben Chaib is leaving at the end of the season. He's out of contract, but we're going to try and get some games in before he leaves. Storm, Togi, Stanic is our sort of preferred front 3 at the moment. Stanic had a long goal drought, but did manage to get a couple of goals at least. Van Leber's at centre-back today, again, because we've got a few tired players out there. Right, we've got a bench out. I haven't got the preferred players on there because they're all pretty tired, but, you know, hopefully we can get through this. I know a draw would be great. A win would be fantastic. If we lose this, we lose this. They're third. We're tired. So let's just, you know, we're on a good run. Let's just see what we can do. We are up against a 4-2-3-1 in KV Kortrijk. So, you know, it's going to be a difficult one for us to deal with. But let's go into the game and let's see if we can continue this really good run of form we found ourselves in. Just, morale's good at the moment and it's paying dividends. We've had a couple of goalless draws. So, you know, some people might say our football's not been too entertaining, but we're getting points from it, so I'm fine with it. Here's Guay for Kortrijk, and we should be able to deal with that, and we do. Dassey, Ben Chaib to Aya, and now's a chance for us to possibly break. It's a long ball, finds Stanic, and he's got Storm ahead of him and finds him. Nicholas Storm's got a bit of work to do still, goes back to Ben Chaib. Here's Stanislas Mavinga to Aya. Dassey. Need to try and get those balls up to Stanic and up to those attacking players. Here is Stanic. Scholstad. Storm. This could be a big chance here. Storm. Is it going to count? It looked onside. This might be 1-0, but I think they're going to check it. It's, yeah, given. It looked alright to me. It's Mechelen 1, Kortrijk 0 in the 20th minute. Mavinga involved in the attack. Stanic to Scholstad. Storm, perfectly timed run. He was onside, 100%. And scores to make it 1-0. And we'll see this again. It was the ball from Scholstad. He was comfortably onside and a fantastically timed run by Nicholas Storm. What a start again. And Togi has now injured himself. Great. Right, so options for the right-hand side. I think we'll go to Amadou Traore as that inverted winger. I think that's probably the best bet because Merabti's had a poor season. Schweiref is probably better on the left side or up front. So I think we'll go for Traore. But a forced substitution there, an injury, hopefully not a serious one. I think Dylan Dassey's going to have to come off pretty soon as well. He's struggling out there. But it is 1-0 Mechelen as we go into half-time. A couple of shots on target each, but the all-important goal has come from us. Now, we could try and shut down the second half, but probably not straight away. We could take charge of the match. I'm going to go for the don't get complacent. That's worked quite well. I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I'm going to drop the tempo just slightly, but I'm not going to go for like time waster or anything like that just yet. I'm going to regroup because we've been having a counter press on and that's actually been working quite well. But we're just going to regroup when we win the ball because that might help, I think. Did I encourage there? I don't think I meant to encourage. That was a mistake. But let's see if we can get through this game. We're approaching an hour. We will now get Dylan Dassey off because he is really struggling out there. I didn't put Basilio on the bench either. Van den Branden, I think, will have to come on. I think he's right-footed though, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, I'll have to pick him on as an inverted. Unless Hilgers is left-footed. No, we need a left-footed defender, I think, whenever we can. So 2 changes made. Coming up to the hour, I'm going to go for a calm down and see if we can get through this match and get this 1-0 win. We're getting close to the end of the game. Right, let's now start time wasting. Let's drop that tempo lower. And let's slow pace down as well. And drop these lines as well. Because that worked against Genk. We managed to hold on and get the result by dropping those lines. They don't work very often because you are just inviting so much pressure. But when you're trying to actually grind out the 1-0 win, then it can make all the difference. But here's Hakim. Kokoreshvili to Imna. And that shot has just gone wide of the post. I'm going to go defensive as well. There's 20 minutes to go. It's probably too early to do it, but we're going to do it anyway. Can we hold on for this 1-0 win here? 10 minutes left. Goodness me. We're going to get another win here against third place. Interception there by Aya. Brandon to Storm, who got that goal in the first half, which VAR checked and gave. Van Leber, makeshift centre-back today. Hasn't played there at all this season, but with tired players from other games, he's had to play there. 86 minutes gone. Here is Hall with the ball. Here's Traore. He goes back to Hall. And Traore on the run again. He can try and find a cross in there maybe for Stanic. Here's Schulstad. That's a good ball for Hall. Stanic. Traore can make it 2-0 here. Oh, that's a poor finish. That's a terrible finish. I'm getting my striker off. And we're just really going defensive here. So Stanic is going to come off. Asare is going to come on. Let's get him as like a half-back. Just have him like as far back as we can. Traore we're going to pull back to here. Have him as another inverted winger. Storm's going to come back even further as well. So we've got a 4-2-4-0 here. And we're still trying to get this 1-0 win here. We're into injury time. 91st minute. It's still 1-0. Storm with an interception to Mavinga now. Asare. Long ball's not going to find Ben Chaib, unfortunately. But it's still 1-0. I mean, at this point, you know, if they score, we've still got a point. And that's still a fantastic result. But we are just 3 minutes away from a 1-0 win here. Gray, Fixeles, this could be the goal here. He skied it. I can't believe he's missed it. And 94 minutes are up. We've just beaten third place Kortrijk 1-0. I mean, like, possession was the same. 2 shots on target. We didn't have a shot on target in the second half, but we were just defending. We shut the game down. And Kortrijk, 4 shots on target out of 15. And we've managed to grind out the 1-0 win. What a result again. How are we doing this? That's 5 league games unbeaten. Like, we are really in with a shout of being well clear of those relegation places. Look at that. 10 points clear of 17th. Leuven do still have to play that match, but what a position to be in with 4 games to go. Let's wait and see how the other side's doing their game, but that is a huge win. Oh, nasty injury for Togi. 2 to 3 months is going to keep him out for the rest of the season and beyond as well. So he's going to be back May or June time. That's not good. That's going to keep him out of the cup final. That sucks. That really sucks for him. So I think we've got suspensions for that as well. I think Sandy Walsh, the captain, suspended for that cup final as well. So hopefully we won't have too many people missing for it. I want to try and win it. I think we're against Charleroi. That's the side we haven't lost to yet this season. We had a goalless draw quite recently. The other game before we joined was a 3-1 win for Mechelen. So we've got their number. We could beat them and we could win the Belgian Cup. We could win a trophy. And I don't know if that gets us into Europe this season, but we could end the season with a trophy, like another one. That would be insane if we could actually win it. We're beating Genk and Club Brugge to get to the cup final. Like, those are 2 big teams in Belgium. 2 of the biggest. And we've beaten them both. Well, Leuven lost 2-0 to Club Brugge. So that means that we stay 10 points ahead of them with 4 games to go. What that also means is if we pick up 1 more point from our last 4 games, we are safe. If we get 1 more point, then we are mathematically safe from relegation or a relegation playoff. We are confirmed we'll be staying in the division. Molenbeek need a 6-point turnover from the last 4 games. It's not looking good for them. But it looks like we're going to avoid the drop zone entirely. I'm very happy with that. So with just 4 games to go, next episode we'll have the last 2. We're going to take on Genk and Oostende away from home. 2 away games there, so difficult games. But then the next episode, Zulte at home and then Club Brugge away from home. Final 2 games of the season. We'll see if we can avoid the drop entirely. I don't know if we have like another bunch of games after that, because I think there's only Championship group games and European playoffs. I don't think we get involved into anything else. So after that will be the Belgian Cup final. Let's just see if there are any other bits we need to worry about. So you got your Championship group, which involves the top 4 sides, and then you got European playoffs for 5th to 8th. So the top side then goes into the European playoff final, and they'll face the 4th place team from the Championship group, and the winner of that tie will qualify for the Europa Conference League. So the sides from 9th down to 16th don't have any other matches to worry about then. That's fine. Okay. And of course you've got your relegation playoff. Leuven are in there at the moment. Hopefully we can avoid it, because we don't really want to be relying on 2 legs to try and stay in the division, because if we lose, we're relegated. We don't want that. But 1 more point and we'll be clear of that. So we'll try and get one of those points next episode. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below, leave comments, subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new. Next episode, we've got our last 2 league games. Zulte at home, who are 10th, and then Club Brugge away from home, who are the current leaders. They're going to be looking to wrap up the title, of course, so we could be a factor in that. But Genk and Oostende, the games off camera, 2 away games. Going to be tough to get results from them, but we'll do our best. And yeah, we've got a cup final on our horizon as well. Things have really turned around here. We're unbeaten in 5 league games. We're through to a cup final. So it's amazing how well you do once you've got a bit of morale and belief in your players. Anyway guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.